Hi there, it's Sheree from Sheree'sCraftyGirls.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today my project is this rather long slim box, and I love using acetate. You can do this with vellum, exactly the same, and you can stamp it, leave it plain, it's entirely up to you. I just love this Fabulous Foils acetate from Stampin' Up. I think it looks so professional, and I really do enjoy using it. It's a simple box with a belly band. And inside mine I have 4 quite deep tea lights, and you just slip the vellum lid on the top and slip down, oops, that hasn't gone in, there we go, and slip down the belly band. And that's my phone, I thought I'd put it on silent. Oh well, I'll do that now. There you go. So for this, I'll just pop my phone on silent, sorry about that. You're going to need, this one, these are both from, gosh, I can't think of the name of the stack. I think it's something birthdays. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it now. Let's have a look. Festive Birthdays. And I think it is just such a pretty paper. And this is also the festive one, but inside this one I think it's got the let's have a quick peek. It has this on it, which is really fun. And today I'm going to use the cactus with the melon mambo back. And the strip I cut off this one, which measures 11 by 6 1/4. So the strip I took off I'm going to keep, and I shall cut down for the belly band, because the belly band, what I did, it's 1 inch wide, and then I just worked it out as I wrapped it round the box at the end. You also need some Fabulous Foils acetate. As I say, I absolutely love this. You do have to remember, I don't know if I've removed off this one, there is a film on the back. So do remember to try and, there it goes, to peel it off. And that is absolutely beautiful. And that measures 8 7/8 of an inch by 4 inches. This is quite difficult to score and burnish, but I just think it really makes a difference to the box. So with your 11 by 6 1/8 cardstock, bring in your scoring tool, and you're going to score 1, 2, 9 and 10. Turn it round so the short side is at the top, and you're going to score 1, 2, 4 1/8 and 5 1/8. So, and we'll do the acetate while we're here. With the long side at the top, we're going to score with the pattern side up. I can't think now, because we're going to fold it down. Yes, so yeah, the pattern side facing up, we're going to score. And one, now you do have to press quite hard. No, it is, yes, that's right, quite hard. So it's 1 inch, 2 inch, no, that's wrong, 1 inch and 7 inch. I do apologise, you don't need the 2 inch. 1 and 7 inch. Good score. Then go along and 1 inch and 3 inches. So you do really have to give it quite a good score because it's quite difficult to manipulate. Okay, that. And by the look of this, I've done it at 1 inch and 3 inches for your belly band. And then we'll cut a piece off once we've folded it around. So removing your scoring tool, fold and burnish your score lines. I love this Mambo colour. I think it's so cheering, so bright, very pretty. Not quite sure about the cactus if they're my thing. Okay, then taking the snips, let me see, on the short side you're going to cut up the first line to the second score line, up the second score line to the second score line, turn around, remove the first rectangle completely and just the first square of the next one, and nip in ever so slightly on both sides there, and a little tiny bit on there, and come across so you have the rectangle and your 4 squares. Cut from bottom to second score line on both of those score lines. Remove your first rectangle and your second square, and then just slightly nip all the edges like so, and just snip that one. Come right the way around so you're facing on the opposite side, and up the first score line to the second, up the second to the second, remove the first line and just slightly nip in there, remove your square and just nip away a little bit there as well, and nip the top rectangle either end, come down to the second score line on both those score lines, removing your rectangle and your square, and nip and nip and nip. There we are. That's all of that out of the way. And we're just going to, on the right side, put some fast fuse, sticky strip or snail or whatever adhesive you would like. And then on these tabs, on the very top, just at the edge, put your adhesive on the inside of your tabs, on your long tabs. Okay, so make a box as you would normally, bringing your tabs in, and then fold your tab over, same the other end, making a box as you would normally, making sure the corners are very nicely aligned, and fold your tab in all the way around. Then with your bone folder, just go along and smooth them down to make sure they've adhered nicely. And there you are. There's your little box for all your goodies. With these, you're just going to cut away the 4 corners completely. We don't want those at all. Don't nip, just cut your corners away. Okay, so up the score lines in the corners to remove them. And the same here. What have I done there? One moment please. So I couldn't see where I'd scored. So you just cut away your 4 corners. So the cutting and the folding's not too bad, but sorry, it's not the folding, the scoring's fine, but the burnishing is the acetate's quite stiff, so it does take a little bit of brute force. There we go. And then just fold it over where you can see your score lines, and to start off with, just squash it on all those score lines. So where you've scored, just squash, just to start it off all the way around, and then lay it down and make sure your edges are nice and neat, and then get your bone folder and come in and really score it. And there you see, it folds down quite nicely. So align, I just find it easy if you're aligning your edges, and then bring in your bone folder and do that all the way around, because you've already folded, so if it starts to fold, it now just wants a little bit of gentle persuasion to stay folded. But I do think this makes for such a professional looking box. And there you are. There's the lid of your box, and you just pop that in. Now I think that looks really professional and very, very expensive. So with this, you just, where you scored it at 1 inch and 3 inch, pop that on the top, and then roll it around. And I just pinch those 2 sides, and then fold it in and align it again so it lays nice and evenly on your cardstock, and then you know that your creases are nice and even. And then just cut a piece over the top, and there you have your belly band. Okay, so just pop a little bit of adhesive on the edge, pop it back on so it lays nice and flat, but not too tight, because you do want to be able to remove it. Line them up, and there's your belly band. And for the sentiment, I'm going to use "You Are Amazing" from the Thoughtful Banners. So I've used, I can't see it now, "You Are," and underneath I've put "Amazing." And I'm going to stamp that using the Melon Mambo. Would have if I had some cardstock, wouldn't it? Some very vanilla. No, I'm using the white. I don't think that's going to be big enough, so you're using a piece of Melon Mambo and a piece of Whisper White cardstock. For the backing, I'm going to use 1 1/4 inch circle punch. So just pop that out, and then we stamp "You Are Amazing." You know what, I've popped that in upside down, so let me just pop that off and put "You Are Amazing" above. I had it below, and I love these stamps because you can see how they're inked. So you just pop that on. "You Are Amazing." and hopefully it will fit in my circle punch, which it does, like so. Oops. Remember, I don't think I have a sponge that made on soap. I'm just going to a sponge, and then with my 1-inch circle punch, I'm just going to pop a circle out. And get a stapler, pop that over my sponge, so I know this is for the melon mambo. Staple it on, and just around the edge, very lightly pop some ink, as much or as little as you wish. And then you've always got a sponge ready to use with that colour. Now with a dimensional, I'm going to pop that, You Are Amazing, onto my circle. Just in the centre, and then a little bit of Tombow or whatever adhesive you're using on the centre of your circle, and pop that in the middle. Or play tiddlywinks, pop that in the middle of your belly band. I think actually it'd be easier if I took it off and laid it down. There, pop that back on, like so, and there you have a very, very professional and very expensive looking box that's made very quick, very simple, and as I say, I really, really love this acetate. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial. If you have, please leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, take care. Bye.